Hey guys, what's up? This is Dave from Common IDW here, and today we're talking about Subway Midnight. Shout out to the Aggro Crab team and Bubby for the review copy. Before we begin, fuck this puzzle and this puzzle specifically. Everything else is cool. Subway Midnight is a game developed by someone named Bubby Darkstar and published by Aggro Crab Games, the team that created Going Under, one of my favorite roguelike games of 2020. I respect the Aggro Crab team so much that when they say that they're helping a smaller indie dev get their game out into the world and they're hyping it up, I'm gonna listen, damn it. So far they're 2 and 2 for pitching me games that are both unique to their own respective genres, Going Under being roguelike dungeon crawler as mentioned, and Subway Midnight being a horror thriller. But both of these games have brought so much personality into their spaces and grabbed themselves supportive communities that thrive off of the vibes they give off. Subway Midnight is described by Bubby themselves as a haunted house styled horror game on a spooky train. And you know what? Yeah, it is! The goal here was to make every train car different, whether it be having mountains of boxes of lost person flyers, to a ghost shark that wants to kill you, or a full-on theater, or a shadow version of yourself that wants to, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Is this the same game? Of course it is! That's Subway Midnight for ya, baby! It's really hard to talk about this game at length without spoiling too much. It's not a long game. A genuine full playthrough would take you about 4 to 5 hours. There are 3 endings, but what makes that different from other games that have multiple endings is when you finish the game the first time, it immediately restarts. But now it turns out that the things you might have picked up along your first playthrough initially now have meaning and are important to solving some puzzles and completion cues that you might have missed the first time. It's super clever, and the gameplay loop is very well done to where the game's short length actually does itself a favor and ties things together nicely as you solve things. The base character design is super charming with that flat Paper Mario-esque look to the main characters you meet and control. But the surrounding set pieces can go all over the place, as you've probably noticed. Nothing overstays its welcome, and considering that everything is literally a car on a train, that's an appropriate direction to go in. Like I said, I'm not going to spoil anything, but Subway Midnight has a plot that, if you're paying attention, says a lot and covers quite a few different themes that many players could find relation in. The true ending could be left to interpretation, but Subway Midnight is going to be one of those games that causes a lot of lunchroom chatter and will end up growing a very tight-knit fanbase. The current generation of younger gamers loves kinda cute but also nightmarish horror themed shit like this. The fan art is already popping off hard. Anyway, for $10, Subway Midnight is 100% a game I'd recommend playing. It is perfect for an evening of chills.